Welcome to a very special edition of WWE Now. It is the Elimination Chamber preview show. Megan Morant is here along with myself, Sam Roberts, on a WWE and Fanatics original production, previewing the Elimination Chamber. I'm very excited for this Elimination Chamber for a couple of reasons. Number one, of course, it's leading us right to WrestleMania. Hopefully, after Saturday night, we know 4 matches going into WrestleMania, and they're 4 massive title matches.
Are we going to have 4 graphics?
Hopefully we have 4 graphics coming off of Elimination Chamber. That's what I'm really looking forward to, is the graphics, because as we all know, it's not permanent, it's not official until we see the graphic.
That's right.
The other reason I'm really looking forward to it is because, and this isn't always the case, I find this to be a specifically unpredictable set of Elimination Chamber matches. I would say it about both the men's and the women's.
Yeah.
I think the road to get to these chamber matches has been unusual, and I think, you know, the result, I've had conversations upon conversations upon conversations with people, including you, who all have completely different theories about what could happen in these matches and where it could go.
Well, you look at the people who are in the Elimination Chamber, both on the men's side and on the women's side. There's so many different scenarios.
That's
and
right.
all of them that you could talk yourself into.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's start breaking down these matches that we're going to see on Saturday. Let's start, as well as, by the way, we got 2 Elimination Chamber matches. We got 2 title matches and a crate.
Oh,
so,
the
crate. Don't forget about the crate.
Crate day.
Crate day is Saturday. Adam Pearce said they spelled his name wrong, which is where my Santino stuff started coming into play.
Or R-Truth.
Or R-Truth. And he is the type of person that would send himself in a crate without realizing, just book a plane ticket. You'll be fine. You get there. They'll let you in.
I
You're
don't think he
R-Truth.
would have realized he's in a crate.
No, I don't think so either. He probably walked into a room and thought the door shut behind him, but it was a crate. That's possible too.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about the crate too. Okay, so let's start with the women's Elimination Chamber match. We've got Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Kiana James, Alexa Bliss, Raquel Rodriguez, and Asuka. Massive lineup. I think Kiana James is the dark horse here.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, I want to say it's surprising to me that Kiana James made it to the Elimination Chamber. But Kiana James is someone that we've all forgotten about what she did in NXT. In NXT, Kiana James was an absolute badass. And she comes up to the main roster. She's been working with Julia. And it wasn't until that qualifying match that we just got a taste of what Kiana James is capable of. And Sam, I think of the Elimination Chamber 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Tiffany Stratton. That was a time when Tiffy Time really was given life.
Yes.
All of Perth, Australia is chanting Tiffy Time. I would love to see something like that
For Kiana.
In Chicago.
I don't know if this will be the moment for it or not. People were definitely taken aback.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she rolled up Charlotte and she, you know, hit her with the slide while Charlotte was in, like, applying the figure 8, which was a very unique finish to that match. But I think, look, I think that this is going to be one of those things where when Tiffany Stratton walked into the Elimination Chamber, people were already chanting.
Yeah, people knew who she was.
Right. I think that the Elimination Chamber match becomes the opportunity for Kiana, not just in terms of like, hey, if I win this, I get to go to a title match at WrestleMania against Jade Cargill. That's massive. But more so, even if she doesn't win, this is the opportunity to put her on that stage. This is the opportunity that maybe if they're not chanting her name when she walks in, she makes sure they're chanting her name when she walks out.
Sort of like Lash Legend at the Royal Rumble.
Yes, where they're like, oh, okay, this is Lash Legend, she's pretty new, and then she just dominates.
Yep.
Just dominates, and yes, I think she's got the opportunity to do that. You have Asuka, who has been, I mean, ferocious.
Yes.
In chamber matches and multi-person matches before.
And look, this is an Asuka who's trying to find her path to get back to the Asuka that went 914 days without losing a match in NXT or in WWE. I mean, she's 1 win away at the Elimination Chamber from, again, being in line for a championship.
The one that nobody was ready for.
That's right.
Yeah. And now, and it's especially as we like kind of break down these entrants, compelling that we know after Raw, when Liv Morgan picked Stephanie Vaquer as her WrestleMania opponent, now we know it's Jade Cargill.
Yep.
The WWE Women's Championship and Jade Cargill. You got, and this is interesting too, that, you know, that women's tag division has become such a major force on the roster. And you've got multiple people in the tag division represented, but no full teams. And most of these teams had the opportunity to get both members in. They could only get 1 member in. And of course, one of those people is somebody who, if you're just judging on momentum, has more momentum than anyone else in this match, has more momentum than I've ever seen her have before, and that's Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel has, when I say momentum, she has this wave of support that is happening for her right now that I don't know that anybody saw coming. And, you know, and you go back to comparing it to stuff, like you were just talking about Tiffany Stratton.
Sure.
Years before that, Kofi Kingston in the Elimination Chamber match on the road to Kofi Mania. You know, it was the gauntlet match, but then getting into that chamber match was when you said, oh my God, Kofi could really do this. Mm-hmm. Like, this is Kofi's moment. And I feel like that's the type of momentum that Raquel Rodriguez has going in. And I also think it'd be cool if both Judgment Day members were in the championship matches at WrestleMania. It would be another example of people counting out the Judgment Day. And then all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, you got 2 women in the Judgment. Well, I guess 3 with Roxanne. But 2 of the 3 women in the Judgment Day are the women who are getting and challenging for the women's championship titles at WrestleMania.
I was waiting for a personal attack at me, and you always claim that I'm very negative.
You are.
I'm not negative.
You're a known hater.
I'm not a known hater.
Yeah.
But we've all, you know, been on this journey with the Judgment Day, and when you think they're about to break up, what do? They prove to you that they can never break up, and
That's
that
right.
the Judgment Day is forever.
Because people with toxic families, which I don't know, I'm not going to judge your family, but those are the people who have, like, you know, issues with relationships that think the Judgment Day is breaking up, I think.
Well, also, when Liv Morgan eliminated Raquel Rodriguez, not by mistake, from the Royal Rumble match.
Where it's every person for who?
Herself.
Oh!
Yeah, but also it's very different because Charlotte Flair eliminated Alexa Bliss, but it was an oopsie.
And it's not like they were down to the final 4.
I digress. Anyways, it wasn't all peace and love in the Judgment Day. It looked like we were getting to a point where the Judgment Day may end.
Not to me. I said it from the beginning.
And now you look at this Elimination Chamber, and if Raquel wins the Elimination Chamber, I don't know how
Judgment Day's back on top.
I don't know how they could.
No, you've got Raquel with the opportunity to go to WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. Liv is going to WrestleMania.
That's right.
Finn Balor could walk into WrestleMania World Heavyweight Champion.
Yep. And Dominic Mysterio has 2 belts.
And he's got 2 championships, and you're over here talking about people breaking up and saying you're not negative. You are. Very.
I'm just pointing out the fact that Liv Morgan did eliminate Raquel Rodriguez.
It just feels like a vendetta at this point.
It's not. It's not. I'm just pointing out facts. I mean, you have a clear bias for the Judgment Day. We always point out my bias for Becky Lynch, which we'll get to her later in the show. And you have an accurate bias for Dominic Mysterio, who is displayed right here.
That's the Ultimate Edition. Yeah, there's 2 Sam guys, there's Fatu, and there's Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, you have a clear bias.
I'm a fan of Dominic Mysterio. I think that's okay.
I think you're more than a fan. You're obsessed with Dominic Mysterio.
If obsessed, that feels a little much. But you got Alexa Bliss going in there. And here's my question. Okay, you talk, accidentally. How would Charlotte feel if her tag team partner went to WrestleMania?
I don't think she'd feel very good about it.
That's it. I'm
being honest.
I'm not going to call you negative for that one.
If I'm being honest, if I have to call a spade, I'm going to say I don't think it would be easy for Charlotte Flair to be happy for Alexa Bliss in this situation.
What would test the friendship more than Alexa Bliss being the one who gets the WrestleMania main event, that gets the WrestleMania match against Jade for the WWE Women's Championship? That's a title associated with Charlotte Flair. And she's not even in contention because she got pinned by Kiana James in the qualifier.
And Kiana James is someone that Charlotte took under her wing.
Do you think Alexa and Charlotte survive as a friendship if Alexa wins the chamber? Whoa!
No, I don't.
So now it almost, and you got to believe that Alexa is aware of this.
Yes.
So it almost becomes like, okay, Alexa, if you see an opportunity to get all the way to WrestleMania, how much will you give up for a shot at that championship?
But then you have to think about Alexa Bliss, right? Makes her return at last year's Royal Rumble, gets the reaction of the night.
Yeah.
Everybody's so happy that Alexa has been back. Alexa really helps Charlotte. Take Charlotte under her wing. They become this unbelievable tag team.
Well, I think I take exception with take Charlotte under her wing. I think help Charlotte. I don't know if she took Charlotte under her wing, but I think she did help Charlotte kind of get a little bit more comfortable in her own skin.
Yes.
And she's been on the show with us, talk about maybe not striving for perfection with every single move that you make, and learn to trust people.
That's right. She wouldn't have learned to trust people if it wasn't for Alexa Bliss.
But what does learning to trust people get you when the other person is the one that goes to WrestleMania?
Not much.
Yeah, that $5 gets you a cup of coffee. You see what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is for Alexa Bliss, right? You think of when Charlotte has made her return. Charlotte's had so many moments in the spotlight.
Yeah.
And not to say that Alexa hasn't. Alexa's won the Elimination Chamber before.
Right.
But
yeah, I think they just put that with some Instagram account put Alexa's post
yes.
chamber promo out. It was great.
Amazing.
It was unbelievable.
So amazing.
Yes.
She got me.
Oh yeah.
Did she get you?
Of course.
Yeah, she's the best. But I would love to see a situation where there's a lot of talk about the new faces in WWE, the new faces. And Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, they've been around for a long time. They've accomplished so much in WWE.
I mean, part of
there's
that,
still more there.
But they're part of that OG NXT class.
Yeah.
Like that's that first gen. Mm-hmm. And you're right. There is a lot to talk about with the generations since then that have come up from NXT. But Charlotte and Alexa aren't done.
Not close.
Right. And I do think that even Alexa especially hasn't had all those moments. There was that time, she won the chamber several years ago. But it's been a while since the spotlight was fully on Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, and we've had moments not too long ago where the spotlight was fully on Charlotte.
Yeah, we did. I mean, WrestleMania last year.
Right.
Yeah. You got Rhea Ripley. And Megan, I've shouted this from the rooftops, and I believe you've agreed with me. I've texted you to tell you how I feel. People make the mistake of for one moment not considering Rhea Ripley for anything on this planet. And it's a mistake. Because the minute Rhea Ripley appears in the entryway, before she even starts walking, before that stomp goes down, as soon as that music hits, the reaction is unparalleled. Mm-hmm. It's incredible. There's nothing bigger than Rhea Ripley. And I think that while, yes, you've had Rhea in this position of spearheading the tag team division, I think we're forgetting about how dangerous she is as a singles.
Yeah, and that's saying a lot because Rhea is probably the most dangerous woman on the roster.
Whoa. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not debating it. It's a declarative statement.
So to forget how dangerous she is certainly overlooking Rhea Ripley.
And like how good she is with big moments. She had a big win at WrestleMania 40. Who'd she beat at WrestleMania 40?
Okay.
Do you remember? You weren't watching then?
No, I didn't watch that day. I must have walked out at the finish.
Yeah, that must have been. You know what? No, I hate to correct you, but you were actually standing right next to me, so I know you saw it. I just don't remember. This one I got those flowers from Drew Barrymore.
Oh,
I just don't. Who was it that Rhea beat at 40?
Beat Becky Lynch.
Oh, that's weird. But isn't it time to have those big moments again for Rhea?
I think so. In all seriousness, I do.
Yeah.
I think we've been hungry for it. We've been waiting for the moment. We've all fallen in love with Rhea and Io as a tag team. But it feels different when Rhea Ripley holds one of the top titles in the women's division. And I'm ready for her to be back there.
But then you got Tiffany Stratton.
Yes.
Who Tiffany Stratton is now back. Tiffany Stratton was gone for a minute.
Which, by the way, as soon as she came back,
yes.
her command of the audience and the audience's response to her has been remarkable.
Locked in.
Yeah.
Absolutely locked in. I would agree with that. I think that's a great observation. She came back at this year's Royal Rumble. Tiffany is at the point, and it happened very quickly, but she is 1,000% at the point where she's only here for one reason: top of the roster. If it's not to, it's like there is no room for her anywhere but the top of the roster. And I think that it's almost like once you see her in this match, she's one of those names that everybody goes to and goes, oh, well, I guess this is Tiffany's match then. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's easy to think that we also have to talk about the WrestleMania poster, right? Because the WrestleMania poster comes out, Liv Morgan's on it, Tiffany Stratton's on it, Charlotte Flair's on it, Rhea Ripley's on it, Io Sky's on it. So here we are trying to put all the pieces together.
Right.
Who's going to be where? Who's going to be in what match? Where does Tiffany fit in? Everybody else that we've brought up, for the most part, has a tag team partner. Tiffany doesn't. Kiana James, she's been side by side.
She's wrestling in the tag division with Julia, for sure.
Yes, but Tiffany Stratton is really the one who has been full-on singles division.
I'm not interested in that. I'm here for that championship.
Yeah.
And I'm here for moments. Remember the Tiffany Stratton entrance?
With the Barbie?
With the Barbie dolls?
So good.
I mean, so that's where the match is. Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Kiana James, Alexa Bliss, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka. I think we could present compelling cases for all of them. What's your pick?
I'm picking Alexa Bliss.
Whoa!
I know, it's a little bit of a swerve, but I know that on paper, if Alexa Bliss is to win the match, it would on paper be Jade Cargill against Alexa Bliss.
Right.
But we have a long way to go until WrestleMania. Maybe Charlotte comes out. Maybe there's some sort of side eye. Maybe we get some tension. And we have what, 6-7 weeks?
Something like that.
Until WrestleMania?
Yeah.
It's a long way to go. A lot could happen on the way there. But I would like to see Alexa win. And then maybe it's a situation where you have Alexa and Jade. And maybe Alexa beats Jade at WrestleMania, wins the title. How does Charlotte Flair react when Alexa has the title?
How do you think?
I don't think good.
Poorly.
I don't think good. So then maybe it's Raw after main. I mean, who knows?
That's
it could
wild.
go a million different directions, but I think I'm ready for Charlexa to part ways.
You know, it's interesting that you took your one opportunity to create a result and said maybe it could ruin a friendship, and then also in the same breath would be like, you know, I'm not negative. That's crazy, huh?
Nuts. What do you have, Sam? Since you have all of the answers, what do you have?
You said it. You said it.
Oh, you just want everybody to be happy, sunshine and rainbows, and it's all great.
They call me an eternal optimist. I'm looking back at Rhea. It's time. I'm ready for Rhea Ripley. She's been doing incredible things in the tag division, but it's been forever since she was a world champion. It's been even longer since she was the WWE Women's Champion. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see. I mean, look, if you want the tension, if you want beef, I'm ready to see how EO feels about that. I'm very interested.
Oh, so negative. Gosh.
I'm doing that for you.
So negative.
Just to get you interested.
You know, Rhea has never pinned EO.
That's negative.
It's just a fact.
No, you're right. You're right. And I think that that's part of it, right? It's like, because then the question is also, if Rhea were to win the Chamber, where does EO fit at WrestleMania? I don't know. But Rhea would go to face Jade Cargill. So then are you left with this? Is Rhea going to be able to beat Jade Cargill? That's one of those big, giant matches where, like, coming on the other end of it, either Jade is made. She beats Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. Or Rhea is now the champion again, and everyone wants to see if she's still got it, including Io Sky.
And it is kind of crazy to think about, because remember when Jade Cargill had just signed with WWE, and we had all these Jade Cargill appearances. She was down at NXT. Sometimes she was walking by backstage. And as soon as you saw Jade Cargill, before she even wrestled, you just saw her. In one of those dream matches is Rhea Ripley.
100%.
And I would love to see it.
100%. By the way, you can get your official Elimination Chamber event gear now at WWE Shop, including event tees, the Elimination Chamber replica title, and the new CM Punk Blackhawks Signature Series Spinner Championship title. I love a collab. Get ready for all the action with the latest gear from WWE Shop and Fanatics. That's not the only Elimination Chamber match that we've got on this show. Of course, on the men's side, Jey Uso on Monday Night Raw. Qualifying for the men's Elimination Chamber match after Bronson Reed goes down with injury. Jey Uso is able to pin Grande Americano. And the week before, Jimmy sent Jey into the chamber to win back a singles title for the family. Is there a world where the Usos are in possession of both the tag titles and the WWE Championship?
Sure. I mean, can you think of a better way to go off the air than Jey Uso standing on top of the Elimination Chamber, running it back and yeeting with all of Chicago? I mean, this is the guy.
The haters will tell you differently, but I could completely agree with you. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, how could you not?
Yes.
It's a blast.
Yes.
And I mean, this is the guy who beat Gunter at WrestleMania last year.
Yes, he did.
Despite what all of the haters say.
No, we're here for vibes, bro.
And also, Jey Uso comes back, he teams with his brother. Anybody who's hating on it doesn't like wrestling.
That's
because
right.
they're one of the greatest tag teams of all time. And guess what?
What?
They're the champions.
Exactly. Yeet.
So,
Yeet.
could it happen? Of course it could happen.
I
don't know why people always overlook Jey Uso.
I think people do overlook Jey Uso, and there's a history there. The winner of this chamber match goes on to face Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre was hell-bent not that long ago on destroying all Bloodline members. There is history between Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre, and I wouldn't mind seeing that get paid off. But what if what could be an even bigger upset happens? What if Javon Evans won the Elimination Chamber? That's another entrant that I feel like people were surprised by.
Yeah, definitely surprised, because you saw the graphic for the triple threat match, and who was in that graphic?
Dominic Mysterio.
Well, also Gunter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Gunter. He's a guy who's a little tough to beat.
He is, and so is Dominic Mysterio. He's got 2 titles.
But thankfully, Dragon Lee got in the
You
mix.
love Dragon Lee.
He's my favorite.
He's your favorite wrestler right now?
Yeah,
Wow.
my favorite wrestler.
Wow. I don't know
Lee.
about his decision-making. I know his wrestling is great.
It looks great right now. He's gotten the better of Gunter 2 weeks in a row. I ain't question his decision-making. That's very negative of you.
It is a little
Very
negative. No, you're right. He has
Yeah,
gotten
you're
the
a
better.
Dragon Lee hater.
Yeah, no,
You
no,
are?
no, no.
You
I
are?
just call it like I see it.
I think it's been great decision-making. Somebody has to step up.
And why not Dragon
Lee's
Lee?
been doing it. Yeah, I mean, listen, no one's talking about Dragon Lee against Gunter at WrestleMania. Maybe we should.
Maybe.
Maybe we should.
He's not going to be in the title match because he's not in the chamber.
But we're talking about Javon Evans. Javon Evans emerges from that triple threat match with Gunther to qualify for the chamber. And now we all get this dream scenario where the Elimination Chamber is about to get bouncy.
And that OG cutter off the chamber.
Yeah.
Forget about it. Now I mean, listen, there are people in our control room that are looking at LA Knight. LA Knight, who's got this opportunity. And I mean, we were talking about the momentum that Raquel Rodriguez has. LA Knight is one of these guys who has captured the attention of the WWE audience and has held it for 3 years without releasing it even for a moment. Fans love LA Knight. Fans are waiting for that LA Knight moment and waiting for that LA Knight moment and waiting for that LA Knight moment. And he's always hovering around the moment. He's always very, very close to it. But it's never actually his. Is Saturday, Chicago, LA Knight's moment.
Could be, right?
And LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre is a great match.
It's so good. I mean, there's no better time than now, right, for LA Knight?
WWE now.
Yeah, WWE now.
That's right.
On the Raw recap. The Elimination Chamber preview show.
All of it is great.
All of them.
Yeah.
They're all great.
They're amazing.
Whenever it happens for LA Knight, I mean, I think the reaction is going to be unmatched to anything that we've seen.
Yes.
And I don't think there's any reason why LA Knight could not advance.
It's like he's been right there, and you're just waiting for when is the trigger going to get pulled? When is it going to be for real? And I think, even if it's down to the final two and LA Knight's in there, it's going to be fans going, no way, no way. 2, 3, after a BFT, oh my God, it's real.
Yeah, I think
that's a shock and awe moment.
You would have to pull the siren out for that one.
You'd have to. That's emergency podcast worthy. And now we're going into the future completely differently. But we'd also go into the future completely differently, and this has been something that I've heard. There are a lot of people out there that are going, don't wait.
For Trick Williams?
Trick Williams. Lemon pepper steppers. There are people, you know how they used to have the old foam fingers, number one?
Oh, yeah.
They want the foam lemon pepper steppers that people can all wear on their hands and bring them to shows and everything. People are obsessed with this Trick Williams.
The coat.
I bet you couldn't pull it off like Trick.
Who could?
That's a good point, too. I don't think I could.
Shirtless underneath,
can you imagine
coat on top?
If I insisted on doing WWE now, shirtless with a fur coat on? People would be like, you're a maniac. They would institutionalize me.
Yeah, I would have to go to HR and say I feel uncomfortable in my workplace.
And then every listener would be like, we're all with Megan. We all feel uncomfortable just watching this. But when Trick does it, it's like it's just comfortable. It's charming.
Yeah, it feels normal, even at 8 a.m. on Louisville local news.
That's fine. That's fine. That's a perfect place and time to wear it.
During the snow day, same thing.
Perfect.
Why not?
Perfect. It's fur.
Yeah.
I mean, Trick, every opportunity that he's had to prove that he's a star, he's grabbed it, he's taken advantage of it, and he's executed upon it. Is there some logic to Trick doing the impossible, going from call-up from NXT to WWE Championship match at WrestleMania this quickly? Is there something to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, WWE is in the business of making new stars.
Always.
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 And Trick Williams has a clear connection with the audience.
Mm-hmm.
That's unparalleled. This is, ever since he's come up, I don't know if we've seen something like this for a very, very long time.
Yeah, I would agree. Especially with the way it's almost grown. Like with every week that he's been on the main roster, it feels like support has grown and grown and grown.
Well, if people didn't know who Trick Williams was before, everybody is talking about Trick Williams now.
But what's interesting is you have somebody like Trick Williams who's in his first year on the main roster. He's only been here for a couple months. And then you have somebody that's after their 15th world title. I think fans have also been waiting for Randy Orton to finally get back to the world title scene. We've seen him get a couple opportunities here and there. Faced John Cena last year for the title, unsuccessfully. I think that the reality of a Randy Orton WWE Championship WrestleMania match is something we haven't seen in a while. But I think this version of Randy Orton makes it very compelling.
Yeah, and he's been looking at Cody. Well, it was Cody Rhodes' title. Now it's Drew McIntyre's
Drew McIntyre's. Don't let
him
hear
He had been eyeing the title for well over a year now.
That's
telling
right.
Cody that he was coming after him. As soon as Cena won his 17th title, we quickly realized that Randy Orton is not that far behind.
That's
and
right.
Randy Orton has stated that. He's not that far behind. Mm-hmm. But 15 has to happen before you can get to 16, before you can get to 17. And what better time than now for 15 to happen?
WWE now.
Again. There you go. Again.
Yeah, I think, but then you've got Cody.
And this is the first time since Cody's been back in WWE that it's almost March and he doesn't have a match at WrestleMania.
That's right. Since WrestleMania 38, when he returned to the WWE, he main evented 39. He main evented 40 twice. He main evented 41. Cody doesn't just want a WrestleMania match. He wants the main event of WrestleMania. It's where he belongs.
He's QB1.
He's QB1, except Drew McIntyre claymored him out of the Royal Rumble that Drew McIntyre wasn't even in.
And Drew McIntyre has tried to get involved in every single match, encounter, everything that Cody's had to do ever since he's won the title.
That's right. The only reason that Cody was able to qualify is because he learned from that experience, and the minute Sami Zayn had his back turned, Cody took advantage of it, as he should have, by the way.
And now that's something that I think Cody has evolved into, right? Because we saw him when he was against, when he lost the title to John Cena. Cody wasn't willing to stoop to that level.
To do what he needed to do.
Do what he needed to do. Now Cody Rhodes has learned, and he will do whatever it takes to get where he needs to go.
I think historically he learns his lesson. I think he learned his lesson from Cena by, yes, going down to that belt shot because he wasn't going to return fire, but then learned his lesson and got the title back by beating John Cena in a street fight. It happened again when he lost his title because he took his eye off the ball and Jacob Fatu got into that cage. Now, Drew McIntyre would say, no, I would have won that match anyway. And that's very possible. But it is what it is. Cody got distracted by somebody he didn't need to get distracted by. And if he hadn't gotten distracted by Jacob Fatu, Jacob probably would have just kept beating up Drew McIntyre and Cody could have just left the cage. I think that's exactly the experience that he learned from when he took out Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn was in a similar experience to Cody, in the sense that Drew was there to take out Jacob and there to take out Cody. Sami started fighting Drew. Cody beats Sami, qualifies for the match to go forward. I think it's very difficult. For me, I'll tell you who I'm picking. A big match on a big show leading up to WrestleMania. There's no reason to not be picking Cody in this thing. It's sorry, like, I know, everybody wants to go outside the box or whatever. This is what Cody does. Cody shows up for matches like this, to get opportunities like this. I'm going Cody all the way.
Chalk Roberts over there. Chalk Roberts.
You think so?
Chalk. Straight chalk. I'm gonna go Trick Williams.
Trick?
Yeah, why not?
You think he's gonna whoop that?
I think yeah.
Wow.
Get the lemon pepper steppers out, baby. Let's go.
Trick Williams.
Now, what I really think is going to happen is that Cody Rhodes is going to win the Elimination Chamber.
But that's what I was asking.
What I want to happen is Trick Williams to win the Elimination Chamber, okay?
Producer Gavin says LA Knight.
Yeah.
So, everybody's got votes. Listen, I'll tell you what, whoever ends up winning the chamber, hopefully they'll end up on a Tops Now card. Tops Now, they capture major milestones and viral moments from the biggest events. As they always do before PLE's Tops, put out an Elimination Chamber 2026 poster card featuring CM Punk and AJ Lee. Collectors who buy the base card will have the chance to receive rainbow foil short prints and even gold super short print, limited to 26 copies. That's it. This card is available only from Friday, February 27th at 3 p.m. until Monday, March 1st at 3 p.m. As always, make sure you're following @Tops on social media and sign up for notifications on Tops.com so you don't miss the big moment cards this weekend at Elimination Chamber. Speaking of big moments, speaking of AJ Lee, Intercontinental title is on the line. AJ Lee showing up for Becky Lynch. Do you think Becky Lynch got roped into this by AJ Lee?
No, she gave AJ Lee the match.
Okay.
Yeah, she did.
That's shocking.
I mean, she's a fighting champion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she didn't get roped into this at all.
No?
I mean, what better place for the greatest female wrestler of all time? Not just me saying it.
Who
Everybody
else?
says it. Sports Illustrated.
Oh.
ESPN.
Really?
Bleacher Report.
The Bleacher Report?
The Bleacher Report.
Wow, I didn't know about that.
In the home of the other GOAT, Michael Jordan.
That's right.
I mean, think about this, right? We get the shots.
You mean
of
the two
United
goats are
Center.
AJ Lee and Michael Jordan? I just making sure I was following you the same way.
No. The two goats are Becky Lynch and
Oh,
Michael Jordan. Think
oh.
about this. You get the scenic shot of
Okay.
Chicago.
Okay.
Beautiful skyline.
All right.
And then you go to the United Center. You go in. You have that Michael Jordan shot, the statue.
The
up
city that
there.
never sleeps.
No, that's New York.
Okay.
This is the Windy City.
Windy
They
City.
actually call it that for politics.
Right.
Not for the wind.
Oh, I know. All those wind bags.
Crazy.
All those wind
I know
bags.
it's on a lake. You would think it's
Right.
because of the weather, but it's not.
You know why they call it the second city?
Because it's second. No. Why?
No, that's another misnomer. They call it the second city because of the Chicago fire. They built a new city that just, it goes to show Chicago's spirit of going like, all right, dust ourselves off and rebuild.
I should know that because I'm actually from Chicago.
Well, I'm a real smart dude.
Anyways, they show the GOAT, Michael Jordan, and then you open the show. Who comes out first? The man has come around.
What if like the shadow of Jordan, like the jump man, morphs into the shadow of Becky? You know that one with her arm in the air?
I would.
You would love that?
This match has to kick off the night. It
Just 'cause
just
you wanna
has
see
to.
that?
It has to.
Okay.
Well, it's also goat. No
Right.
better way.
Right.
Right? And Becky Lynch, greatest women's intercontinental champion of all time, defending against AJ Lee. AJ, even though she's in her hometown, back against the wall. Back against the wall in this situation because she hasn't had a singles match in 10 years.
Yeah.
And, I mean, to walk in with this version of Becky Lynch,
Right.
I don't think it's very smart of AJ.
AJ's beaten this version of Becky Lynch twice.
No.
Yes.
I mean, one was in a tag team match. It doesn't count.
It definitely counts as that
And when was
WrestlePalooza.
the
Everybody
other
saw
time
it.
that she beat her?
War Games.
Oh, well, that working. Becky was calling for help.
That's not true. There wasn't even good voice.
I thought you were going to throw in the Maxine thing and give that as another dub for AJ.
No, that was Maxine that beat Becky Lynch on that one.
Becky Lynch is not losing her title to a woman who has never had who hasn't had a singles match in 10 years. She's just not doing it. I don't see it. In what world?
Well, she hadn't had a match in 10 years at all and beat Becky Lynch first thing. She made her tap
This
out.
is a singles match.
And she hadn't had a War Games match ever, and she beat Becky
She's going to be
Lynch.
nervous in her hometown, Chicago. A lot of people that she could let down.
You think she'll be nervous? You think AJ Lee's the type to buckle under pressure?
I mean, you're going up against Becky Lynch? Yeah.
Even if you've beaten her twice?
She hasn't, though. Not in singles action. And not in action that wasn't rigged.
Right.
Because as we know, Becky has never lost the match. That
What if
wasn't
Jessica
rigged.
Carr is the referee?
And forget it, AJ's winning. Come on. We're going to have to see if
That's
Danilo's
terrible.
available.
You'd only trust Danilo?
Oh, that's it.
What about Eddie? Just Danilo.
Just Danilo.
Just Danilo.
Yep, that's it.
That's probably because Danilo can be bought and paid for.
If I see Corrupt Car come out there for this match, I'm walking out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I would hate to see that. AJ Lee's, I think, going to win. That's my pick.
Of course I would be, because you're negative.
Oh, how's that a negative pick? To see
Very
AJ Lee
negative.
return
Very
and
negative.
go to Chicago for her first singles match in over 10 years and become a champion? I think it's a very positive
I
thing.
think it's negative.
Okay.
You don't want history. You don't want Becky to
That's
rewrite
history. I just told you history. That what I just said
Becky
was history.
continues to make history.
You think Becky winning again is history?
Yeah, it's historic. No one's ever had a reign like this before.
And so every victory is history.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, with this title,
Yeah.
where Becky has taken this title, it's nuts.
Chicago.
Everywhere, though.
Oh,
Everywhere.
right. Set of Star Trek?
That's right.
Yeah. That Bob?
Looked so good.
Yep.
I was excited when she had a bob, because I have a bob.
Oh, I
so-
know.
I was like, oh, look at us. Twins.
No, my pick is AJ.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we disagree.
Okay. Your pick is Becky?
My pick is Becky Lynch.
That's weird. Okay. Who's your pick for the crate? What do you think is in that thing?
Our truth.
You think it's true? That's
yeah,
your
I
pick.
do. Yeah. What about you?
I don't know. Big E was putting so many good theories out there about the fact that it would be really, really difficult for a living, breathing human being to exist inside that crate for any sort of amount of time. I mean, it's got to be. There was so much crate stuff going on in the last week. You know what I mean? Lots of Johnny Gargano depressed planking on top of the crate.
Yeah, that was good.
Crate shows back up at Raw. I mean, it's been on the tip of everyone's tongues. It's crate talk. And this is I would imagine this is the reveal. It said do not open till 2/28. I can't imagine that you'll forget to open it.
I mean, unless they open and there's another crate and you have a Russian doll situation of just crate after crate after crate after crate.
Oh, and they're all posted with different dates. That'd be really annoying.
I know. What?
Especially if they were 2 weeks apart. It's like, can we just open it like
Just open
all
it
in
up.
the same
Come on.
day?
Yeah.
That's when it's like, okay, I know it's not technically Christmas yet, but we can open it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can I have my birthday present now?
I know. Yeah, I'm very anxious to see what it is. Especially at WrestleMania time, to open a mystery crate on the last PLE before WrestleMania, that's gotta be a big deal.
Whatever it is, or whoever it is.
Or whom.
People are gonna go nuts.
I hope so. Or they're gonna just be jaws on the ground like, what? I mean, here's the thing. It's a crate. It could be earth-shattering. It could be ridiculous. There's no... This is what I like about a mystery crate, is that there's no expectation. Meaning, like, when you build up, like, a masked man, for example, you know it's gotta be a WWE superstar that is there to either help or hurt the Vision, or whatever it is, whatever the masked man is doing. There are certain expectations that are put on the reveal based on the behavior of whatever the teases have
And
been.
there's clues, right?
And there's clues, and you're analyzing it. When it's just a crate, it could literally be anything.
We can't zoom in, look at the eyes.
No,
nothing.
it's great.
We can't analyze the movements.
No, it's just a crate, doesn't move. I don't know, just a mailman brings it.
All we have is the spelling, the mistake of the spelling.
Which could just be a simple mistake of the spelling.
Ink ran out on the pen, who knows?
Or just,
Spelling's hard.
spelling is very difficult, and I would probably spell it P-I-E-R-C-E.
Yeah, that's because you're negative.
No, I do it by mistake.
Oh, really?
Stupid, not negative. But I do have to tell you that WWE Slam by Tops offers fans the exclusive chance to collect all the non-stop high-stakes action of one of WWE's most dangerous matches. Celebrate the chaos of the WWE Elimination Chamber box set, or with the WWE Elimination Chamber box set out now, plus daily releases of Elimination Chamber No Escape cards, featuring Randy Orton, Tiffany Stratton, LA Knight, Rhea Ripley, and more. WWE Slam by Topps is your go-to destination to build the ultimate Elimination Chamber digital collection. Download WWE Slam now in the App Store and Google Play. Of course, we have one more match. The World Heavyweight title is on the line, much to the chagrin of Adam Pearce and the powers that be.
The Suits.
The Suits, jeopardizing the main event of WrestleMania. Finn Balor challenging CM Punk in Chicago for the championship. Is there a chance that Finn Balor, I can't imagine the boos that he would feel in Chicago. Is there a chance that Finn Balor goes to CM Punk's hometown and knocks him out of the main event of WrestleMania by taking the title away?
Is there a chance? Of course there's a chance. This is Finn Balor. We saw what Finn Balor did in Belfast. And if you forgot what Finn Balor is capable of, you were reminded because you saw what he did in Belfast.
Right, you don't have to think back too far now.
And this is a Finn Balor that demanded this match.
Yes.
And CM Punk, the fighting champion he is, he accepted.
Yes.
This is a Finn Balor who firmly believes that he is the one who's the best in the world.
Yes.
And this is a Finn Balor motivated with a massive chip on his shoulder to once again remind everybody that you thought I was good? Well, I also can be World Heavyweight Champion.
I mean, the type of guy who not only was he at first told, you can't have this match because we want to save the main event of WrestleMania, which is a horrible excuse. But before that, he was told he couldn't be in the Royal Rumble to get to WrestleMania because it was full. I don't care how you spell it. That was wrong of Adam Pearce to do that. But it put a massive chip on the shoulder of Finn Balor. Where, okay, if I'm not going to get a championship match, if I don't have a chance to earn a championship match at WrestleMania, I'm going to get a championship match at WrestleMania by walking in as champion. That's one way to guarantee a championship match at WrestleMania. Be the champ. And that's the situation that Finn Balor is in. He's also in a situation where Liv Morgan is going to WrestleMania in a title match. Dominic Mysterio is going to WrestleMania as a double champ. I'm sure he won't lose it before then.
Yeah, because he doesn't defend it, but keep going.
He defends it a lot. Raquel Rodriguez is, of course, in the Elimination Chamber, could go to WrestleMania in a WWE Women's Championship match, and now you have Finn Balor, who's there to prove, like, no, I'm big dog here. Like, I'm the guy here. I need to show you guys that I not only can be, but am the World Heavyweight Champion. I think it's incredibly compelling. I don't know if Chicago's the place for Balor. I don't think, you listen to the way that CM Punk talks right now. And I think it goes way deeper than I'm the best in the world. I think it goes way deeper than I'm going to remind everybody how good I am. CM Punk left the WWE over 10 years ago. And one of the reasons that he left was because he couldn't get to the main event of WrestleMania. No matter what he did, it just wasn't happening. Now, he's made it to the main event of WrestleMania. He was there last year. But I think especially after that altercation between him and Roman Reigns the night after, or the Monday, I should say, after the Royal Rumble, I don't see a world where CM Punk will give that away for anything. And if there's anything that has been a part of CM Punk's career throughout the entire thing, it's the ability to fight for what he feels is right and what he feels he needs. When he gets something on his mind that's his, he's not letting it go. And I think that whether we can see that or not through what CM Punk has said leading here, that's the reality. I don't think Finn Balor walks out as champion.
It's tough to pick against CM Punk, especially right now, heading into WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah. And we want to see Punk versus Roman.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Now, look, I'd be very compelled to see what happens. Talk about a great pro wrestling, well, what's going to happen now scenario if Finn Balor leaves that show with the championship. That is an insane scenario.
You could eventually get back to Punk Roman.
Or everything gets thrown in the air.
Which would be awesome.
It would be awesome. I love when everything gets thrown in the air. I just don't think CM Punk's going to let it go.
Well, we'll certainly see. But unfortunately, because Becky Lynch is going to win the Women's Intercontinental Championship, retain the Women's Intercontinental Championship, you won't be getting your Tops Now moment with CM Punk and AJ Lee
together.
holding their titles together.
They're to take the, yeah. I think he probably will, but we certainly shall see. Let me ask you this. Everything we've got laid out. Who goes to the Elimination Chamber and steals the show? Who are we talking about? When we jump on the WWE Now podcast immediately after Elimination Chamber and hit him with an Elimination Chamber recap pod, who steals the show?
Javon Evans.
Javon Evans steals the show. He's got all the opportunity in the world.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go similar but different. I think the whole world's talking about Trick Williams. I don't know if he's going to win the match, but I think if Trick doesn't win, there's going to be a lot of people going, I don't know.
Maybe he should have.
Maybe Trick should have won. So you think Javon steals the show?
I do.
It's a good guess. Boom! I think.
I thought I was going to be able to hold that one.
No, I saw you. I saw you were working. You did the work.
I tried.
No, you did a great job.
Thank you.
I think it's Trick that steals the show.
Whoop that. Nope. Nope. You're not getting me this time.
You know what? Before we get out of control, we better wrap this thing up.
All right, let's do it.
We will be here on WWE Now right after the Elimination Chamber PLE with the WWE Now Elimination Chamber recap. Can't wait to talk then. Have a good one, everybody.